Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace. Rest whenever you need to. Feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin sitting. If you have something you want to sit up on, you might grab it, a blanket or block or bolster. And we'll come into a comfortable cross-legged position. You can either close your eyes or take a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. Start to slow down your breath. And just let your awareness come back down into your body, feeling where your body touches the floor. Feeling the movement of your breath. Noticing whatever sensation is obvious, and then what else? What else are you feeling or noticing here? You're welcome to keep your eyes closed, or you can open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's begin with a gentle twist. You can take your left hand across to your right knee, your right hand to the floor behind you. As you inhale, sit a little taller. As you exhale, rotate. Can your breath be slow and deep? Keep going in this direction, but turn your head the other way, looking over the opposite shoulder like you're wringing out. And then release and switch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. Keep going in this direction, sitting as tall as you can. And then turn your head the other way. And then release back around to the front. Let's interlace fingers in front. Put some pressure between the arms, like you're going to pull them apart, spreading the upper back, getting into the space between the shoulder blades, spreading the rib cage. And then release and interlace behind your back, maybe the other thumb on top this time. Open up the chest and then fold forward. And this could be just dropping your head or coming part way or all the way to the floor and reaching arms up and back away from you. Let's release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. And then roll your way back up. Let's recross the legs so the other leg is in front or on top. Sitting tall, drop your right ear over to right shoulder and roll press down through the left shoulder, stretching left side of the neck. Rotate chin to chest and come over to the other side. Both shoulders drop, but now a little bit more through the right side, looking for a stretch there. Rotate chin to chest. Come back to the first side and then go back and forth a few times. Little half circles or 3/4 circles, watching the sensation move from one side over to the other. And next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace your fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. Let's release the arms, head floats back up. Bring your hands to the floor behind you, fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back, roll your elbows back, and then lift the chest. Take the chest as high as you can, sternum rising up. And then release. Come up, hands to knees, round back, lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. And then roll your way back up. Let's bring the feet to the floor, hip width apart. You can shift your hands to the floor in front of your feet, and then take a little rock front to back. As you rock your weight forward, you can look for a stretch through your toes as you rock back, getting into your calves, ankles, Achilles tendon. And just noticing what you feel as you do this. And let's drop the heels, lift the hips, and come back to hang in ragdoll. You might take a little movement here. Feel free to sway, jiggle, shake out. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. You can choose your arm position. Then let's plant the hands near the front of the mat and step back into a high push-up position. Bring the whole body into a straight long line, feeling the core lifting you up, the underside lifting. And then we'll shift forward to lower down, low push-up. Come into your back bend. This could be low or high, cobra or up dog. Keep coming back to slow, deep breaths. And then back to down dog, hips high. If you want to pedal out your feet or take any movement here, keep inviting yourself back into your body. Just because we're doing yoga doesn't mean that we couldn't do this totally up in our heads. It's very easy to go on autopilot, especially if you're familiar with these poses, if you've done this many times before. So can you keep coming back into the newness? What are you actually feeling here now? Let's drop the knees, sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. And then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Let's lift up through table, come back through down dog. Bend your knees, look forward, and lightly hop or step your feet up to the front of the mat. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's step up to the front of the mat. We'll come into mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet can be together or apart. Let's bring hands together at the heart. We'll take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog, and please take the time you need for all your transitions. And each time we come to a rest, you can choose the shape you rest in. So you might stay here in down dog. You could come back to child's pose or sitting or onto your forearms or knees, any neutral shape. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, let's take the right leg up. Bend your knee in. And start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times, big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Grab your left wrist, take it across for a side bend. Come over to the other side, grab your right wrist, take it across. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go, like ragdoll. Last breath. Big step back. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. So you might take a vinyasa. You could just step back, feeling what you are choosing to do. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up, bend your knee in, and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Sink low. Let's grab the right wrist, take it across. Come over to the other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time, the way you don't normally cross. Release, arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Squaring off the hips, finding surrender, letting the upper body release, but keep reaching that back leg straighter, longer, higher. Last breath. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. And then again, settle into a good rest. Letting go of everything we've just done, everything we might do. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair. Katasana. Hips nice and low, head high, shoulders low, fingers high. Feel what's going up, what's going down. Last breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Let's come into warrior three. Expanding from one end to the other. Nice and long head to left foot. Last breath here. Step back, warrior one. From here, let's come into eagle arms. Right elbow on top. Put some pressure between the elbows like you're pulling them apart to spread the upper back. Let's shift weight forward. Come onto the toes of that back foot and then step into eagle, Danurasana. Knee on top of knee. If you can, hook your ankle around your calf, do so. If it doesn't reach, just hug it in close. Last breath here. Unwind. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Let's roll open through the left hip. When you're ready, extend left arm high. Looking for space and length on all four sides of the torso. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up, step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior 3. Last breath. Step back. Warrior 1. Eagle arms, left elbow on top. Lean forward, come onto the toes of that back foot, step into Eagle, Garudasana. So you can fine tune in all the ways you're able, tending to the details you are aware of. One more breath here. Unwind. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. One more breath. Release. Make your way back to down dog. And then settle into a good rest, whatever that is for you right now. And let's come back through a high push-up, and we'll bring feet together and shift onto one hand and the outside of that foot for side plank, Vashisthasana. There are lots of variations of this, so choose the one that feels right for you right now. Pulling up through the top arm, lengthening out. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Similar variation on this side, finding lightness and ease even in this powerful pose. Last breath. Back to high push-up, and let's lower all the way down. Turn your head to one side and rest. Let the weight of your body release into the floor. Now turn your head to neutral, reach the arms forward, stretch the legs back, and we're going to lift up. So it doesn't have to be very high, but really long through the arms and legs. Just a couple of inches off the floor. Try and have your arms even with your ears. So you might drop your head a little, lift the arms a little, reaching out past the tips of the fingers, past the toes, past the top of the head. And then release. Head to the other side, letting go. Let's reach out again through the arms and legs. This time take your legs all the way together. Squeezing inner legs together. Reach out to come up. Keep the legs squeezing. Bring your arms out to the side, chest a little higher. And then reach arms behind the back. Interlace fingers. Stretch back through the knuckles. Still forward through the top of the head so the back of the neck is long. Keep the legs squeezing together. Bring the arms back, out to the side, back even with the ears. And then release. Head to the other side, letting go. Let's bend the knees for bow, Danurasana. You can take hold of the outsides of the feet or ankles. Feel free to pad your pelvis if you need a little extra support under there. Kick your feet into your hands, letting the strength of your legs lift up the upper body, big back bend. Release. Head to the other side, letting go. Depending on how that felt, you can either stay resting, come up and take the same thing again, or some other more gentle belly down back bend. You might do Sphinx or Cobra or something else. Whatever you're choosing, feeling that fully. Stay as long or short as you like. When you come out of this last one, let's take a little windshield wiper side to side with the shins, releasing the lower back, and then press back to child's pose, spreading the lower back. You might take rabbit or a side stretch here. If you want to take rabbit, grab hold of the feet and pull against them to round the back even more. Let's lift up to table and we'll get set up for a twist. Thread the needle. From hands and knees, lift the left arm up. Curl from fingertips down, thread it through. Come all the way down onto your shoulder and side of your head. And then push the right hand into the floor or into your bottom forearm to roll open through the top shoulder. And there are lots of variations of this. Feel free to do what feels right for you. You might experiment with the top arm, how your weight is distributed. Let's release, unwind. Back to table. Same thing other side. Right arm lifts up. Curl from fingertips down. Thread it through. Come onto your shoulder and side of your head. Push the left hand into the floor or into your bottom forearm. And then release, unwind. Take a couple rolls through the spine, evening out the two sides. Any other movement you like, if you want to take a vinyasa or come back through down dog, you're welcome to. And let's eventually come all the way onto our backs. You can do so when you're ready. When you get back onto your back, bring your knees to your chest. Give the knees a little circle or rock, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then drop your feet to the floor and we'll get set up for a hip stretch here. Cross your right ankle above the left knee. Reach your hands through. Grab the left leg and hug it in close. As you do this, drop your shoulders, drop your chin. To release, drop the left foot to the floor, straighten the right leg up, flex and point a few times, circle a couple times both directions. And then release to switch sides. Left ankle crosses above the right knee. Reach your hands through, grab the right leg, hug it in. To release, drop the right foot to the floor, straighten the left leg up, flex and point. Circle both directions. And then let's drop this straight left leg along the floor. Bring your right knee to your chest and take it across for a spinal twist. Open out through your right arm. Let the knee and shoulder release away from one another. And then roll back onto your back. Bring the left knee in, drop the right leg long. And then take it across, spinal twist. Roll back onto your back. Check in with your body. Is there anything else you need to do to feel complete in this practice? If there's any last pose or stretch that you want to take your time. If you're ready to move into your final resting pose, get as comfortable as you can. If you want to put on extra layers or grab props, maybe a little self-massage. There's parts of your body that could use some help letting go. Eventually settling into stillness. Letting the back side of your body release. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently waking up your body again. Let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles. Eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. And then use your hands to help you up to sitting. Come to a comfortable cross-legged position. Bringing hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for practicing with me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day. If you're looking for other videos, there are lots on YouTube. Subscribing to my YouTube channel is a good way to see when I add new content. If you haven't been to my Patreon page, it's a nice place where you might support me with a monthly donation, but it's also free for all, and I've organized videos with little tags. So if you're looking for gentle or short or advanced or no wrist or partner, there's lots of stuff there. So thank you. Hope you have a good practice, good rest of your day.